Hey everybody, this is Pastor Teresa, and I want to welcome you to another week of our virtual Sunday School Celebrate Wonder. I am so happy that you have joined me today. I have a question before we get started. Have you ever been fishing before? I want you to think about that for a moment. Some of you may have been fishing, but some of you may not have. Well, we're going to hear a story today about how Jesus goes fishing. And first he encounters some brothers who are fishing. And when I say Jesus goes fishing, it's something different today. But before we hear this story, let's sing a song.
I feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power, yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power, yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. God is here and he is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now freeze. And everybody clap your hands. Now stop. I feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power, yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power, yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. God is here and he is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. Let's do it all again right now. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now freeze. And everybody clap your hands. Now stop.
Calling the disciples, Matthew chapter 4, verses 18 through 22. One day, Jesus was walking along the sea when he saw 2 fishermen. The fishermen were the brothers, Peter and Andrew. The brothers were out fishing on the water. Jesus called out to Peter and Andrew, "Come, follow me. I will teach you how to fish for people." Peter and Andrew left their nets and followed Jesus. Jesus walked farther down the shore where he saw 2 more brothers, James and John, who were mending their nets with their father. Jesus said to the men, "Come and follow me." James and John left the boat and their father and followed Jesus.
Greetings, it's Carly. In our story today, Jesus is walking along the Galilee Sea. As he is walking, he invites 2 different sets of brothers to join him on his journey. First, he calls for Peter and Andrew, and then James and John. They were all fishermen who were out working when Jesus arrived. All four of them stop what they are doing and join Jesus when he tells them to come and follow him. These are Jesus' first disciples. A disciple is someone who chooses to follow Jesus and his teachings. When Jesus tells them to come follow him, he says, "I will show you how to fish for people." Wait, huh? How do you fish for people? I know you can use worms to catch fish, but how do you fish for people? Maybe you put out pizza, or candy, or toys? I think what Jesus meant was that he'd teach them how to bring people together with his teachings. Jesus taught about love and community, and he wanted to spread that message. One of my favorite things to do is have my friends over at my house. My mom taught me that one way I can show love is by inviting people who don't have a lot of friends to hang out or play. I found that it's really fun, and it makes them feel included. It also helps us make new friends and learn new things about each other. It's important for everyone to know that there are people who care about them. This is my way of bringing people together and following Jesus' teachings. Jesus told the disciples to go out to different places and build communities so that people could come together and hear his teachings about love. All types of people are invited to follow Jesus. We get to help build a community where everyone is included. So, if you want to fish for people, don't use worms. Try showing care and help people feel included. That's what Jesus did, and that's what he invited the disciples to do too. Now, it's time for you to wonder.
A long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish. Not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue and green and purple, with sparkling silver scales among them. The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish.
"Come on, Rainbow Fish!"
they would call.
"Come and play with us!"
But the Rainbow Fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. One day, a little blue fish followed after him.
"Rainbow Fish!"
He called.
"Wait for me! Please give me one of your shiny scales. They are so wonderful, and you have so many." "You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are?"
cried the Rainbow Fish.
"Get away from me!"
Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset, he told all his friends what had happened. From then on, no one would have anything to do with the Rainbow Fish. They turned away when he swam by. What good were the dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day he poured out his troubles to the starfish.
"I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anybody like me?" "I can't answer that for you,"
said the starfish.
"But if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cave, you will find the wise octopus. Maybe she can help you."
The Rainbow Fish found the cave. It was very dark inside and he couldn't see anything. Then suddenly, two eyes caught him in their glare and the octopus emerged from the darkness.
"I have been waiting for you,"
said the octopus with a deep voice.
"The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy." "I can't,"
the rainbow fish started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared into a dark cloud of ink.
"Give away my scales? My beautiful shining scales? Never! How could I ever be happy without them?"
Suddenly, he felt the light touch of a fin. The little blue fish was back.
"Rainbow fish, please don't be angry. I just want one little scale."
The rainbow fish wavered.
Only one very, very small shimmery scale,
he thought.
Well, maybe I wouldn't miss just one.
Carefully, the rainbow fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish.
Thank you! Thank you very much!
The little blue fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shiny scale in among his blue ones. A rather peculiar feeling came over the rainbow fish. For a long time he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new scale glittering in the water. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scale flashing, so it didn't take long before the rainbow fish was surrounded by the other fish. Everyone wanted a glittering scale. The rainbow fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. When the water around him filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. Finally, the rainbow fish had only one shining scale left. His most prized possessions had been given away, yet he was very happy.
"Come on, rainbow fish!"
they called.
"Come and play with us!" "Here I come!"
said the rainbow fish, and happy as a splash, he swam off to join his friends.
Matthew 4:18-20.
As Jesus was walking beside the Sea of Galilee, he saw two brothers, Simon called Peter, and his brother Andrew. They were casting a net into the lake, for they were fishermen. "Come, follow me," Jesus said, "and I will make you fishers of men." "Come, follow me," Jesus said, "and I will make you fishers of men." As Jesus was walking beside the Sea of Galilee, he saw two brothers, Simon called Peter, and his brother Andrew. They were casting a net into the lake, for they were fishermen. Jesus said, "and I will make you fishers of men." "Come, follow me," Jesus said, "and I will make you fishers of men." Yeah, fishers of men. And at once they left their nets and followed him. Yeah, they followed him. Come follow me, Jesus said, and I will make you fishers of men. Come follow me, Jesus said, and I will make you fishers of men. Yeah, come follow me, Jesus said, and I will make you fishers of men. Come follow me, Jesus said, and I will make you fishers of men. Yeah, come follow me, Jesus said, and I will make you fishers of men. Come follow me, Jesus said, and I will make you fishers of men. Yeah, come follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. Come follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. Come follow me.
I want you to remember that when Jesus asks us to be fishers of men or fishers of people, he's really asking us to invite other people to follow him as well. So think about that. If each one of us invited just 2 people to follow Jesus, how many people would follow Jesus? You know what? That'd be a pretty big number, and that would be pretty awesome. So I want you to think this week about how you can invite others to follow Jesus. Thank you so much for joining me this week, and I'll see you next time.